Welcome guys, now let me roll my intro real quick. A lot of people say that physics is hard, but I've never found it hard. Well, in fact, I've never found anything in my life hard, except one thing, of course. Anyway, today I'm gonna teach you about one of the most important discoveries ever, the structure of atom. There is the idea that everything in the universe is made up of atoms. For example, these important materials: Obamium, Joe Biden, my PP. Well, this isn't a new idea, of course. In fact, the Greek thought that everything is made up of little sphere, and that is the first particle model of matter. And here comes the rapper named Guy J.J. Thompson in 1900.
Oh, well, he's a rapper. Pull up. Whoa! It's
J.J. Thompson.
He discovered a particle that is smaller than atom itself. That is electron, which is negatively charged, and that's why it's called plum pudding model, with this kind of plum electron stuck in a pudding. Rutherford, with the alpha scattering experiment, found that all of the positiveness of an atom is concentrated in a very small space, and the electron orbit outside. After that, Niels Bohr developed a usable model of the atom. And since Rutherford and Bohr model, we've somehow figured out that electron is a probability cloud or something kinda like that, and we're not gonna get into that today. Well, this is the basic structure of atom. Proton is positive, neutron has no charge, altogether neutral, therefore must have electron to balance. So proton and neutron make up a nucleus, and electron orbit in the shell around the nucleus. Now in the periodic table, there are these symbols for example helium. On the bottom represents the number of proton, or so-called atomic number, and on the top is the mass number, or relative atomic mass. And it's the number of proton and neutron. In this case, it has 4 nucleons in total. Well, for the same elements, proton number is the same, but mass number can be different. That's because they have different number of neutrons. We called isotopes. Iso means the same, topes mean elements. So it literally means same element, cause have same atomic number but different number of neutron. And so if that's the case, so the mass of proton and neutron have a mass of 1, we called 1 relative atomic mass unit, or 1/12 of the mass of carbon-12 atom. And electron has a mass, but it's so small, so we don't factor it into the mass of atom. For atom to be neutral, number of electron must be equal to proton. If it's different, it is no longer atom, it is called ion. So when the atom lost the electron, it will become positively charged, but if it's gained electron, it will become negative. Well, finally, mass of proton and neutron is 1.67 times 10 to the negative 27 kilogram, or 1 U. And the mass of electron is 9.1 times 10 to the negative 31 kilogram, which is very small. And the charge of proton and neutron is differed by the plus and minus charge, but it's the same value. It's 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19 coulomb, or 1 E. And that concludes our lesson for today. For the next video, I'll be talking about nuclear radiation and decay equations. Please subscribe for the next video. Now, let me roll my outro.